Okay, so I'm about to show you guys how I clean my makeup brushes. I have shown it before in like a dedicated video, but I get so many questions about this constantly. So here it is. It's super simple. So I use a Sigma brush cleaning mat. I will actually leave a dupe to this down below from Amazon. I personally have never tried it, but I heard that it is a dupe and I think it's like under $10. So check the description box below, but a brush cleaning mat just makes it so much easier to clean the brushes. 1 and 2, it cleans them a lot better versus just using like the palm of your hand. So love that. And then I do have this pink Zote soap. A lot of people don't think that I can pronounce this, but I just say Zote soap because it's whatever. That's just how you say it in English, I guess. But in Spanish, it's jabón Zote, which jabón Zote is basically just like ginormo soap. So this big bar of soap is only $1 at Walmart in the laundry section, and it is amazing. So whenever I don't have this, I'll just use regular like dish detergent, and it works just as well too. So I just figured I would show you guys 2 different options, and I'll show you how I use it with both. It's so easy and it cleans the brushes really nicely. So I actually don't have a lot of brushes to clean today. I've been trying to keep up with these a lot better. So I've been typically cleaning my brushes like every other week, every 2 weeks. It just depends on the videos that I'm filming, to be honest. But I have some new ones in here as well. That's why these aren't dirty, because I always like to clean new makeup brushes. I just didn't get a chance to do it last week. But I just want to make a quick disclaimer that this is what works for me and my brushes. I've been using this bar of soap for years at this point, and I love it. Don't have any issues with my brushes. They're still super soft. They last a long time, and the soap doesn't break me out. So some of you guys have told me the opposite, that the soap does not work for you. So I recommend maybe getting an unscented bar of soap, or maybe some baby shampoo, or just something that is for sensitive skin. But just do this at your own risk, and just remember that all products and everything works differently for everybody. So just a little PSA. Don't mind me, I'm still in my pajamas. I'm just wearing a big t-shirt, but I'm going to show you guys how I clean my brushes with this bar of soap as well as the dish soap. So it's super simple. It also works for beauty blenders as well. So I'm going to just take this random blush brush that I use. So what I like to do is just wet the brush under the sink first. Get the bar of soap a little soapy, a little wet under the sink. And then I just take the brush and I directly apply it right into the soap. And you see it gets really, really soapy and foamy, which is exactly what we want. And then I will go in, get that wet a little bit, and then do it directly on the brush cleaning mat, just to really get all the makeup and, you know, any nastiness out of the brush. And then I will go in and just rinse it away under the sink. And you can see it's nice and clean. When you dry your makeup brushes, just don't do this. That way the water won't make the handles loose on the brushes. So just keep them like facing down, or I typically will just keep them there for now, and then I'll move them over into my beauty room on a table and just to let them dry on a towel. So I'll show you. So it's very, very simple. As you can see, it works with all different brushes, larger ones, smaller ones, and the mat just makes it that much easier. Especially if you have foundation brushes, I definitely recommend the mat because it really takes all the foundation and eyeshadow and everything out really, really easily. I especially always like to clean my beauty blenders. I've been cleaning them actually before every use because I feel like it's been helping with like acne and stuff. So with the beauty blender, I just have my Wet n Wild sponge here. You want to just get it wet under the sink, and then you want to just rub the sponge directly onto the soap. And then as you're doing that, just kind of drain it out. And you can see, obviously mine's still really, really dirty. So you just clean it and drain it out until the water is clear. So obviously I have a lot of foundation on this one and powder because I use this sponge for literally everything. So it takes a couple of times, but it gets it super clean. It's easier to have the water running when you're washing the sponges just because you have to constantly run it under the sink. So I know what some people are going to say, don't waste water, but I do this just for the beauty blender the most. So you can see when you drain the water out, it's nice and clear. That's how you know your sponge is nice and clean. And now some of my sponges are stained. That's pretty normal, especially when you use it a lot. But overall, you can see it cleans it really, really nicely. And I just love it. So I'm going to show you how to do it now with the dish soap. So it's very, very simple. You could use any type of soap. This is just the one that I have currently on hand. So Oh my gosh, I look like a big marshmallow right now, and I don't have a bra on, so don't judge me. I just woke up, and we don't wear bras over here, okay? We don't like bras. With the soap, what I like to do is just apply it directly onto the mat. I just use a handful, just depending on how many brushes I'm gonna be washing. So I'll show you how it works with this big powder brush. This is actually from e.l.f. It's one of my favorites for bronzer, and I love using the mat for brushes like this because it really takes everything out super simply. So I just run it again under the sink, and then since I have the soap directly onto the mat, I will just go in and run it around directly onto the mat, get it nice and soapy, and it's so satisfying, kind of just seeing all the makeup dissolve away. And then you just rinse it away. So I recommend this especially for larger brushes because it used to take me forever to kind of have to just take soap on my hand and rub it around, and I have to do it over and over again because it just wouldn't get as clean as possible. But with the mat, you can see all that bronzer, everything is just totally out. So I love it. So either way, it works really well. I think it just depends on personal preference and what you like. Dish soap is pretty affordable, and the jabón sote is literally $1. So it just depends on what I have on hand. Whenever this is sold out at Walmart, I will just get some dish soap if I really need to clean my makeup brushes and just do it that way. And either way, I love it. It works, and it's super easy and effective.
Tell me why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long. Tell me why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long, want you all night, watch 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 all night.
So once I'm all done, I just store my brushes right on top of a clean towel on my table. This table I got from Amazon. This is just what I use when I'm filming videos to hold all my products. But yeah, that is it. I told you guys it's super simple. It usually takes like a few hours for these to fully dry. The eye brushes, obviously since they're smaller, they don't take as long, but a lot of like the larger powder and bronzer brushes, they take a little bit longer, like typically a full day. But in general, they usually take like 12 hours to fully dry. If I ever need them to like speed dry really quick, I'll just take my blow dryer and just run through them a little bit, like if I need to film a video or something. But I usually do this on days when I don't need to film right away. So once I'm all done, I also do clean my brush cleaning mat, and I just leave it here to dry. And then I also leave my beauty sponges to dry a little bit because I don't like to store them away until they're fully dry. All right, guys, so I am making dinner. I figured I would whip out the camera and show you guys because this is one of my favorite meals. Taco stuffed sweet potatoes. This is from Purple Carrot, but we have literally remade this probably like 3-4 times since we first tried it. It's delicious. I have my sweet potatoes right here, and it says to cook the sweet potatoes for about 20 minutes, but I feel like it does take a little bit longer just because with 20 minutes, the sweet potatoes aren't as soft as I like them. So I think it's definitely personal preference. So I'm about to just pop these in. I did add some olive oil to them, and I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper. Clearly, this is my favorite. A little black pepper, and I'm just gonna pop these in probably for about 25 or 30 minutes. I'm gonna just eyeball it. Let's do 27. It's kind of like right in the middle of 25 and 30. Okay, these are the other veggies you're gonna need. I have onion. By the way, I'm watching Grays as always. Cilantro, cotto, garlic. You are also gonna need tomatoes, but we don't have any, and we don't have radishes either. Tomatoes in this is really, really good. I need to go food shopping soon again, but whatever, still gonna make it work. It also does call for 1 orange, but we never used orange in this because I don't really like to incorporate fruit in hot meals like that, but that could totally be an option. But yeah, it's super simple. So I'm gonna just chop the onion, get the garlic ready, saute that a little bit in the pan and like caramelize it, and then I'm gonna add the seitan. And this is the seitan that I'm gonna be using. I got this one at Giant.
Maybe it's 'cause we're young, got time and we're wasted, got no plans for the night. I love how you look at me, feeling low, nothing to lose. Can we say it tonight? stay here. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget you. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. So I keep pushing rewind, hoping you'll still by my side. We can't get lost in time. Oh, don't you wanna do it all again? Stuck on repeat in my mind, dancing with you by my side. We can't get lost in time. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. We were on top of the world, had time that we wasted. We were young and so dumb. I knew that you were the one. Played our songs all the time. Can we stay here tonight? 'Cause I don't wanna go. I know the tension's gone.
How good does this look? I added about half of the taco seasoning, not even actually, just like a sprinkle, a little bit of onion and garlic powder, and that is it. And here we have the sweet potatoes. They are perfect. 27 minutes for them is actually perfect. And I forgot to mention, if you guys decide to make this meal, make sure that you poke some holes in the sweet potatoes because it makes a huge difference. Okay, so I added the cotto and then I just sprinkle the meat right on top. And that's it. It's super easy. Honestly, the longest part about this meal is probably the sweet potatoes, but like it's definitely can be achieved in under an hour. Probably doesn't look the greatest, but I'm telling you guys, it is delicious. This is just what I need right now, you guys. I just got my period today, so this is perfect. I love how the sweet potato is sweet, avi, and the seitan is salty, and then with the avocado, it's just like perfect, like sweet and salty. I love it. Okay, I just ate. Hector and I are actually about to head out soon, and I wanted to just mention these organic cotton tampons. I just got these today from Target. Honestly, I was super intrigued by the packaging and just by the fact that they were organic. I've never seen them before. Or maybe I've seen them, I just really wasn't paying attention, but I decided to get them. They weren't that much more expensive versus the Kotex brand that I got, and these apparently are like so much better. So yeah, I mean, I really like them so far. I literally just started wearing them literally this morning, but they're pretty good. So there's Bernard. Some people were like, I can't believe you left the dog on the bed. I really don't care. Like, I know my dog, and obviously I'm not gonna just let random dogs in my bed. Like, he's my dog, he's my baby, so I don't mind. But anyways, today has been a busy day. I've just been running around all morning, and I just actually got back from getting something else for my friend Ashley's baby shower, which is next week. So that's what I've been doing today. I'm gonna film a video tomorrow. I wasn't feeling so hot today though, because I told you guys I got my period, and I was trying to find this supplement that one of you guys sent me. It's called Primrose Oil, or not oil, Primrose all natural soft gels. Basically just like a supplement, and it's supposed to help with PMS. And I went to Target and Walmart and they didn't have it, so I'm gonna have to just order it online, which I'm so upset about because by the time it gets here my cramps are gonna be gone. They're usually like the worst on the first and second day. Also lately, anytime I've been getting my period, I've been eating so much junk food. It's like not even funny. I woke up in the middle of the night last night and I called PK on FaceTime, and we were literally eating, well, I was eating junk food. I was eating cheesecake, chips, and orange juice. So yeah, I feel like I've gained 5 pounds this week because it was my birthday. I was eating so much cake. I really need to get it together. I know that I can lose more weight if I'm more consistent with eating healthy. Like, I've lost a lot of weight since last year, probably like over 30 pounds, which is great. But I'm like, I can do better if I just like stop treating myself so much. So that's what I need to work on. But anyways, I'm gonna just enjoy my night. I'm gonna shower, and Hector and I are gonna watch a movie. So I will see you guys in a little bit. This is the movie we're gonna watch. The Student. When a law professor fails an ambitious student for academic dishonesty, he goes to terrifying lengths to seek revenge for more than just his grade. Sounds like a Lifetime movie. Love it. Hey guys, so it is the next day. I filmed a video earlier today. I'm just doing a wear test. Lots of hits and misses. I did like a first impressions get ready with me. The lip color I really love so far. It is Fenty Beauty Stunna Lip Paint in Unshocked or Unlocked. It's like their bright pink. It's so pretty, and you guys know I love nudes, but I really love this color. So anyways, I am folding laundry right now, like always. I feel like I'm always doing laundry, and it's pretty much it. I'm gonna edit my video. Hector and I are probably gonna get lunch. I'm actually about to import my footage right now while I fold laundry. Everything's a mess like always, but that's what happens when you film. My SD card, one of my SD cards actually broke. I'm gonna show it to you. This SD card, like this part right here, it has like this thing and it like totally broke. I'm so happy that I didn't use it today and that I don't have any like footage on it because that would have been bad. So I used this palette today in my video and I talked about it then, but I feel like I need to mention it again. This Chica Bronze Squad palette from Benefit is so nice. It's actually pretty pricey. It's like 60 bucks. But look at these pan sizes. They're huge and they're so, so pretty. I really like this Hoola bronzer with the Hoola Caramel mixed together. It creates like this perfect warm tone bronze shade and then this cookie shade. Yeah, it's beautiful. I also really like this blush too. It's like super light, but it's so pretty. So this is the only shade I didn't use today, but it still looks really pretty, kind of like a blush topper. So I just really love this palette. I wanted to mention it because if you're thinking about getting it, I think it's worth it. I think this one is really nice if you are like medium tanner skin tones. If you are a little bit lighter, they do have a lighter version, but I love it. I love how you have everything in one palette.
I hear you breathe, but I can't see if you're right here next to me. Something's wrong, wasn't it fun? Is it now we're done? You get dressed, I'm like a mess, and you tell me to confess, and you tell me to confess. Oh, I don't know what to say, what to do, how to make you see. This is nothing in real life, it might just have been a bad dream. You can't put the blame on me, because you're acting like a volcano, tending to be my savior. Nothing you do can save us, because you're acting like a volcano and make me feel outrageous. You keep teasing me, but you're nothing without me. Running fast, never look back. Now we're over, that's a fact. Phasing light, see it all right. You were never right. Back to life, apologize. Too soon to say I'm fine. Too soon to say.
There's Bernard. He hates it too. So the Makeup Revolution primer didn't really feel necessarily like a water type of primer. It definitely felt like a gel. It kind of felt almost like a gel moisturizer. So not super like watery, but it absorbed into the skin really nicely. So obviously primers are one of those things where I gotta keep using it, but like first impressions, they weren't bad. I wanted to really quickly mention these leggings. I wear them all the time. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I'm always wearing these in like my outfit pictures and stuff because they're so comfortable. And I get a lot of questions about the brand. So I found these at Target. They are the Mossimo brand and they're actually not available anymore after the whole like Olivia Jade and like her parents like scamming her way into college and all that. I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen that all over social media. So I didn't know that that was like her dad's brand that was at Target, so it's like out of Target now. I just figured I would mention it though because I literally get questions about these leggings all the time. So these are the ones that I use, but if you guys have any other great recommendations for black just everyday leggings that are like high-waisted, let me know down below. But the only reason I got these, to be honest, is because they were on sale for $7 like a few months back, so I got like probably like 5 or 6 pairs. Huge shout out to my current favorite body spray from Victoria's Secret. This one is Tease. It smells so good, you guys. Like, I just can't even describe it. It's kind of like Juicy Couture, Viva La Juicy, if you're familiar with that scent. It's so good. It doesn't have like any notes or anything on it, but I love it. This has been like my go-to. And then I also have been loving their Glitter Lust Shimmer Spray. So I usually just spray this on my chest, and it also smells, I mean, obviously just like it, but I feel like it's a little bit stronger, so I love it. So I'm gonna go out soon because I have a gift card to Victoria's Secret, and I'm gonna see if I can find hopefully the perfume on sale, or even like a bigger bottle of this, because I love it so much. I just figured I would give those products a shout out because I've been obsessed with them, and I also really like the lotion as well. Oh. Go Bernard! That's his favorite toy, the monkey. Oh, damn! Okay, so I just ate lunch. The lip color is still on. I mean, obviously it's faded right here, but like it didn't like smudge or anything. And I'm a pretty aggressive eater. Like I'm not like all delicate and stuff when I eat. So I'm really surprised that it didn't like smudge everywhere. So I feel like the lasting power on this is like really good, and the way that it like wears when you eat and stuff, it's pretty good. I mean, obviously this is not the cutest, but I mean, I've had way worse, so I'm pretty impressed. That's good. Yum. So came to the grocery store just to get some odds and ends. So I need some tofu. I use this all the time for breakfast. I'm gonna just get 2 packs. It's only $2. Hector's favorite, Red Hot Blues. I like them too. I'm gonna grab 2 of these because I want to make those sweet potato tacos again. They were so good. And this is our favorite bacon that we use for breakfast, and it's $4.50. Light Life is the brand. And then Hector uses the ham and the cheese for his lunch. These cookies are everything. I love them with almond milk. They are delicious. So I'm all finished at Giant. I feel like you guys never see me get like fruits and vegetables barely, because I usually, what I was trying to say was, I'm gonna bring you guys along with me tomorrow to do like my full-on groceries at Walmart and Aldi. I was gonna say Giant, but I usually come on Sundays to get like last minute stuff for the week for Hector, so he has lunch and stuff. So yeah, I'll bring you guys with me tomorrow. Me and my mom always go grocery shopping on Mondays because at Aldi, the fruit and like a lot of the stuff there and like the veggies, they're super cheap. So yep, we are on our way home now. I'm gonna go make my video live because it's all uploaded and everything. And then I just have to do the description box, and then I'm gonna shower and chill for the rest of the night.